I wasn't going to do this video. I had a little comedy video planned that I was going to be putting out later. Comedy video, laughing at society, laughing at how insane things are, laughing at how crazy people are, laughing at how terrible things are, pointing and laughing. But no, I decided to pull over. And as the traffic races past me, I've got a feeling that this is the right thing to do. And I'll tell you why. Because I call it turning points. You've had turning points in your life too. This is another turning point. The last time was as a very private person. I decided to share some of the shit that I'd been through. And some of the shit that helped me get out of that. And it turns out from that, last time I did that, a lot of you said, shit. Yeah, look, I can connect with that. I can resonate with that. And ended up, doing the right thing for a lot of people. So here we are again. What's this about? It's a turning point because I recognize there's a certain pattern. There's a pattern of behavior, and I've always been good at recognizing patterns of behavior in other people mostly, as a coach and just being interested in that sort of stuff. And yet when it comes to holding a fucking mirror up to yourself, we're not so good at that, are we? Things like egos tend to get in the way, or the idea of privacy, or the idea of hating people, or the idea of trying to get through shit. So all of these things tend to put a limitation and a blocker on stuff. And I've been noticing, probably for a while, a bit of a pattern, a bit of a spiral, certainly these last couple of years, where even though we might not recognize it, fear permeates. Fear is used as a tool. Fear creeps insidiously, and it gets us acting in certain ways. It gets us doing certain things, not doing certain things. We put ourselves into a little comfort zone that ain't so comfortable. I don't even like that term, because comfort zones ain't fucking comfortable. And now it's time to go to fucking war with yourself. Now it's time to recognize these patterns. And here's the main one for me. And if this resonates with you, I'm glad I pulled over. Things want to sweep you in. Environment. The things that you consume. The news, the media, people. It's like a vacuum. And along with fear, and along with the tools, and along with the mentality and mindset that these things create, it drags you in. It drags you in. And before you know it, you're in a little comfort zone that ain't so comfortable, or you're living in more fear than you realize you are, and you start to follow certain behavioral patterns yourself. Maybe you start to glare a little bit more. Maybe you start to hate a little bit more. Maybe you start to resent a little bit more, get jealous a little bit more. Maybe you start to watch some videos on things like nihilism and how, well, things don't mean anything anyway, so hey ho. Fuck that. Fuck that. Shit does mean something, and it always will. You got to go to war with this shit and this mindset and this mentality, not even on an external level here. You got to go to war with it here, because this is where it all counts, and this is where it will always count. You have to go to war with this shit. It's time. Because ain't no fucking media, ain't no people, ain't no environment, ain't no nothing gonna sweep you in and dictate how you want to see things. Because if you want meaning, if you want shit If you want good shit, it's always going to mean something. Don't ever fucking allow anything else to persuade you any other, because it will. The media is going to try and persuade you. Your environment's going to try and persuade you. All of these varying things. You're going to find some positives in that. Let's not paint a heavy negative picture, but there's a lot of stuff out there. A lot that's holding you back. Keeping you back. Making you believe, it's what it is anyway. Or there's no hope. So fuck it. Fuck that. Fuck that. Oh, that's bullshit. I don't claim to know all the answers. This little journey that we're all on, but this particular one, this turning point, if you like, for me, I feel is quite significant. And you know, if this resonates with you in any shape or form, and how it might resonate with you, I don't know. Look, I've pulled over and I'm doing this video, all right? And I've done a lot of videos these past few years, as some of you may know. And some of them have been on a more personal level, like this. And I really want this to be the most impactful and the one that resonates the most. Because this is raw. This is just me picking up on vibes and just putting this shit out. I think a lot of it has to do with, you know, a lot of the comments that I see, people, you know, changes and information that we're consuming. A lot of it is to do with that, because it is a battle. It's a spiritual battle, it's a physical battle, it's a mental battle. And if you don't think that it is, then you're losing. If you don't know that you're fighting, you're losing. This is a game of chess, my friends. What's your next fucking move? Because I'll tell you what it is for me. At this crossroads of a nihilistic, meaningless, hateful direction that shit wants to take you, nah, ain't doing it. Shit means stuff. And how you choose to be, how you choose to act, how you are moving forward, act and be as you want the world to be. Whatever's going on around you, whatever your environment's doing, whatever people are doing, whatever the media's telling you, you act as you want the world to be. You act as you want to see the world. That's my plan. Have a great day.